And isn't it true that in the entire time you were there, you were not informed as to what caused damage to Mr. Depp's finger on March 8th?
Objection, hearsay.
I'm asking what he wasn't told.
I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Oh,
Next question.
okay. You said he sustained an injury to his finger,
Yes,
but you don't know what caused the injury to his finger.
one of
correct?
his fingers.
But you don't know you don't know how his finger was injured,
I
correct?
don't think anybody mentioned it to me at that time.
Right. No one mentioned it to you at that time, correct?
I don't
Same
recall.
objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Sorry, I'll allow it. Next question. He answered it.
And then she writes, "My throat is yours. You're going to be the death of me, but I don't care." And then you write, "I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury." I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury.
Sorry, could you read that again?
These are your words, sir, right? I read that right, correct?
You did.
It's common for the perpetrator to essentially gaslight the victim, accuse them of being the perpetrator. Would you agree?
That's a characteristic of psychological abuse, yes.
Okay, and it's common then for them to accuse them of being the perpetrator, the victim.
That's a
Would go
characteristic
both
of
ways.
abuse from women perpetrated against men. It's actually very, very common. About 90% of male victims of IPV have reported that a female partner who abuses them makes threats to report their partner as an abuser.
Oops.
It's less common for men to make that statement to female partners just because there's less potential consequence.
And it's distressing for the victim to be accused, is it not?
Absolutely,
It causes them a lot of fear.
certainly,
This could
and
get turned
causes
around
them
on
a lot
redirect.
of distress.
absolutely, yes.
And in fact, they feel falsely accused, correct?
Yes,
And they feel paranoid.
This is a bad line of
Yes, and they
And they
questioning.
feel frightened,
yes,
afraid that everyone's going to believe the perpetrator, correct?
yes.
And in fact, they're afraid they're going to lose their security, correct?
Can you clarify what you mean by security?
I'll ask
Notice the
next
tone
one.
change
And
in the
they're afraid
doctor?
they're going to lose their reputation,
Yes.
correct? Okay.
She just literally described Johnny Depp.
I don't know.
And I'll try to make this faster. Do you know whether Amber was wearing concealer, foundation, powder, or tint that day?
I don't know.
Okay. Now, the next day, I think you said it was she and Whitney. Is that correct?
On Wednesday, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, do you know whether she was wearing any Amica cream?
Sir, if you could just answer
I'm
the
sorry.
question.
I'm totally sorry. I'm
Thank you,
sorry.
sir.
That, no.
And do you know whether she was wearing concealer, foundation, powder, or tint?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
You'd agree with that, right?
no, I'll sustain the objection.
Okay. Okay. Well, then let's do this. So is it your testimony that right after you cut your finger off, or right after, I won't give you anything to argue with me yet. Right after you sustained an injury to your finger,
Sorry.
that you